Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Mary Lou with Plan, Heal, and Be Merry. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Lou, and my channel is primarily about helping my family get out of debt. I currently use the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Budget Planner, or actually it's just a planner with note pages that I turn into a budget planner. A lot of us ladies here on YouTube do that with our own little stickers, and in the past I've used other stickers as well. And I basically started implementing the Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck workbook this year just because I needed a little bit of help to be more specific with my paycheck to paycheck budgeting. And I just saw a lot of good reviews, and obviously she's been very successful herself, and I just thought, you know, everything's going well, but maybe I could do a little bit better. And so we decided to try this out, and so far we are really much enjoying it. We have been doing this for 2 months now, and right now what we're going to work on is we're going to do our cash envelope stuffing for my family's sinking funds. So these are the sinking funds that we separate every single month. So today I will be stuffing cash for the month of February. So these are what my sinking funds cash envelopes look like. The ones in the back here with specific holidays I found on the Budget Mom's website. They are free resources on her website, so check those out. And why don't we just go ahead and get started, alright? Earlier this week I set up our paycheck number 5 and our paycheck number 6, and we decided to pay our sinking funds with our paycheck number 6. I did not do this section right here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that really fast with y'all. So here I am going to pick the paycheck date, which would be the 28th, and it's on the 20th, and I'm going to start to fill out our capitals our categories here. And first what I'm going to do is I am going to stuff a couple of February categories that we did not pull out in cash. So our gifts categories, also our school category, basically any school type of expenses we use this money for. And then our February babysitting, we also did not use that, and we will probably be using it this weekend or next, so I need to make sure I have it on hand. So for gifts we normally allocate $40. For school expenses we do $30. And for babysitting, we also do $40. Our following category will be Christmas. And basically what we do is we separate every single holiday, just because I'm not very good at, you know, only taking what I'm supposed to. So basically if I have a separate envelope for everything, then I only take what's in there, if that makes sense. And these are the holidays that we like to save money for, because we know that these are holidays that we will have expenses for. And then Mother's Day and Father's Day are new to our family this year. We used to not save for them, but now we are. And then we'll also be saving for 4th of July. And then we're going to do birthdays. So our son's birthday and daddy. My daughters, Marilyn's and mommy. And let's see, what else do we have? Back to school. And then we have subscriptions. And then we have our anniversary. Car expenses. Travel. And we also have clothes. And then we have medical. Let's add the medical right here. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and fill out these amounts, and then I'll be right back. So here I have our amounts that we have for the month of February. And here is my cash breakdown. So the total number of $1 bills is 19. And the amount is $19. Then I have one $5 bill, and that's $5. And then we have 14 tens, and that's $140. And we have 13 20s, that is $260. 3 50s, so that is $150. And one $100 bill, so that's $100. Altogether it's $674. Let's go ahead and grab my envelopes and start stuffing those. My favorite part. Alright, you guys, before we go on and stuff our envelopes, let's go ahead and make sure we have a good account here of what we have. So please remember that these top beginning balances are cash that are currently in our Capital One 360. And then these first additions here for the month of January are currently inside of our cash envelopes for sinking funds. And I did not finish my ending balances here, so I'm going to do this really quick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with our goal number 1, which is Christmas. And we are starting with $200 at the end of January. We will be adding $100. That will bring our total to $300 here. Again, we are starting with $101, and this is for Thanksgiving. We are adding $34, I believe. So this makes $135. We're starting the third one. What is the third? The third one would be Halloween. We're starting with $50.50, and we added $13. We will add $13 for the month of February. That gives us $63.50 there. We're starting with $70. Our goal number 4 is 4th of July. We're starting with $70, and we're going to add 10. That'll bring us to 80. And goal number 5 is Easter, and we're starting with $100 there. We're going to add $10 to that. We'll end with $110. And then our goal number 6, Valentine's Day, we're starting with $120, which were used in February. And we're going to add $10 here in February. And we're going to subtract the $120 that we used, which would mean we're starting with $10 at the end of the month of February. So goal number 7 is Mother's Day. We started at $13. We're going to add $13 for February, and we will finish with $26. Same thing for Father's Day. We're starting with 10, adding 10, and we're going to finish with $20. Our next sinking funds is back to school. So we're starting with $204. At the end of January, we're going to add $34. That will leave us with $238 at the end of the month. And then here we're starting with $134 for clothing. We're going to add $50, so that's going to give us $184. And I think my husband's going to pull this cash out because he needs a new suit for a presentation that he has coming up for work. So hopefully we'll find one at the Dillard's Outlet Mall. And then I also asked him to look at Burlington Coat Factory. If you guys know of any other discount stores that sell suits, please list them down below. That would really help us out. Okay, so we're starting $173 for car expenses. We're going to add $50 to that savings. Some of the math I can do fast in my head, and other math I second guess myself. And okay, so for travel, we're starting with $128. We're going to add $50, so that's going to give us $178. Vacation, we're starting with $400 that have been there for over a year. Going to add 0, so that's going to end at $400. Medical, we're starting at $40. We're going to add $40. That's going to give us $80 at the end of the month. And then wedding, I forgot to pull cash out, so I'm just going to leave it as is. I still want to fund it, but I need to make sure that everything else is taken care of first. Then we're going to move on to our third and final page of sinking funds. So New Year's Eve, we're starting with $10. We're going to add $10. That'll give us $20 at the end of February. For my son's birthday, we're starting at $294. We're going to add $42 to this. And I'm going to use my calculator. That's going to give us $336 here. My daughter's birthday, we are starting with $130. We're going to add $42. That's going to give us $172. My husband's birthday, we're starting with $110. We're going to add $10, and that's going to give us $120. And this $120 will be spent in March. So I'm going to have that cash become available to use in March, part of our income. For my birthday, we're starting with $40. We're going to add 10, and we're going to finish February with 50. Anniversary, we are going to start with 110. We're going to add $10, giving us $120 at the end of February. We're also going to be using that cash in March, which is why I was asking the questions about how does sinking fund money works. Like, when do you count it as your income? Because it just so happens that February is when I'm going to start using a lot of it. For example, Amazon Prime. We are starting with $121. We're going to add $11. So that is going to give us $131. And it's going to be about $130 here on March 3rd. So then for Costco, our last one, we're going to start with $40. We're going to add $5. And at the end, we're going to have $45. Alright guys, now that we have that all documented here to go inside of our binder of our Budget by Paycheck workbook, we're going to go ahead and grab my sinking funds cash envelopes and start stuffing those. It's going to be really fun now because I am pulling cash out for my sinking funds as well as my cash envelopes. Right now we're only working on sinking funds though, but it's just exciting to see cash and to hold it, and it does make it harder to let go of. Okay, so why don't we just go ahead and start. Here is the wallet that I like to use day to day, and I need to stuff my gifts categories. Sometimes I leave that in my planner here, but this time I pulled it, so I'm just gonna grab two 20s because I need $40 for February, and then I'll be probably pulling another $40 for March here this weekend. And then we have school, and this money already has a purpose. My son has been asking me when am I gonna get cash so that I can give it to him. He's gotten really good at math, guys. I wonder why. Okay, and then babysitting money is $40, and that should be over on this side. So let's go ahead and start pulling that. Oops. We're doing it a little bit different. Just trying to get it done. Okay, so that concludes what I needed to fill from February for money that had not been used. We did not pull cash out for our cash envelopes in February. Been a rough month. We've been sick and going to the doctor and budgeting. It was hard for me to stay on top of it, but I did. It was just hard for me to go to the bank and account for every transaction, but I'm going to do my best when I close out the month. Let's go ahead and start with Christmas. So my holidays are back here. Well, why don't we start with New Year's since it's right there. So for New Year's, we save $10 a month. So we are going to put another $10 bill there. We started in January, so now we have two 10s. Valentine's Day, same thing. Let me pull the 10s, guys, to make it easier on myself. Okay, Valentine's Day, same thing. We're going to put another $10 bill in here. And then our anniversary, we are going to add another 10. Easter, we're going to add another 10 as well. For Mother's Day, we're going to do 13. That's 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm just going to put it in here. And then for Father's Day, we're going to add another 10. 4th of July, we're also going to add 10. I really like these cash envelopes, guys. They're so colorful. So for back to school, we're going to add 34. So 20 and 10 and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me pull the other cash I have because I'm weird and I like to have my cash in order. Okay. And then for Halloween, which is our next envelope, we do $13 because we like to save $150 throughout the year to use for Halloween. Just a little bit more than most holidays. For Thanksgiving, we do save a little bit more as well. So we're going to save $34 there. So a 20, a 10, and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me add this in here. Again, I need to make sure that my cash is in order because otherwise it gives me anxiety. Okay, so let's put this back in there. And then Christmas, we're going to add another $100 bill to that. We did not pull any cash for vacation this month. We did pull cash out for wedding. So let's put $50 in there. Let's see what we have over here. Those are not going to take any cash there. Let's go back to the beginning. So this is where we keep our daughter's birthday money. We're just gonna go ahead and add her $42 to that. And then my son's birthday money as well. We're gonna add his $42. 1, 2, and 2 20s. And then medical, we did pull cash out and we decided on $40 there. So let's use this 2 20s. And then birthdays, here's where I'm adding my husband and my birthday money. So we'll add another $10 each. And then for travel, we're going to add another $50 bill in here. So there should be 2 now. Car expenses is also going to get another 50. And then clothes is supposed to get another 50. And I am short. So let's see. These are the 16 that I need for my subscription. So let me go ahead and add these in here. And it looks like I'm missing a 50. A 50? Yes, because I needed a 50 for car expenses, travel, and clothes. What did I do with the other? Let me add this cash in here, guys. So here's 2 in car. That's good. Oh, that's right. I did not account for wedding money this month. So I'm going to have to pull that cash out from the wedding envelope and give it to clothing. Okay, so that's what I did wrong. I'll double check myself here in just a second, but it seems that that is what I did. So here I have the categories that I pulled cash out and my amounts. And sure enough, I did not pull cash out for the wedding, so I'll need to go back to the bank for that. And other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys for today for our sinking funds. We have added the sinking funds to our cash breakdown. We've stuffed our envelopes, and we also updated our budget by paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. If you guys have any questions, please don't forget to list them down below. Again, thank you guys to all of those of you who have helped me and left comments with regards to sinking funds. I think I have an understanding now. Only add them to your income if you're going to be using the sinking funds at that time or at that month. So we do have a situation like that coming up. So we're going to go ahead and add that subscriptions as part of our income to take care of our Amazon Prime. Again, thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you have any questions, don't forget to list them down below, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.